To start out on my journey, I decided to visit Foxconn CEO, Terry Go. Terry Go leads a company that manufactures electronics on contract for other companies, and is currently dealing with riots, suicides, and poor working conditions in its Apple factories. Being married with 3 kids and a net worth of $4.8 billion, you would think this electronic badass would have more respect for his 1 million workers he employs. Foxconn employs 450,000 young female and male workers in their Apple factories. The luxurious worker dormitories, swimming pools, fire brigade, and its own television network is enclosed by a dark-walled campus known as iPod City. Sounds like a great place to work, right? I recently decided to visit Apple CEO Tim Cook, who implemented the relentless working conditions being CEO before Steve Jobs resigned. I came to talk to him about his relationship with Foxconn and the relentless and soulless working conditions that he allows. Hey, Mr. Cook, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. As you already probably know, my name's Michael Moore. Just wanted to talk to you about some certain things going on overseas in China right now with your Foxconn factories. Can you tell me about the things that are going on, or?
Mr. Moore, I'm fairly busy right now. If you come back another time or give me only a few minutes.
Okay, well, first of all, I appreciate you having me. Do you know what is going on inside the Foxconn factory? Real quick question. I promise won't take up too much of your time.
Well, I can promise you they're housed well, they're fed, and they're paid with as much money as they could possibly need.
Yeah, but Mr. Cook, I'm not trying to be mean. I know this is your place of work, employment, but how much is enough? Would it be okay for your company to make a little less, to pay your employees better, with better working conditions, and even higher paid salaries?
Well, what drives me is not money. It's about creating a company that is, the best company I can make. Like I said, I understand they're housed, fed, and paid well, and they're creating a product that has revolutionized our world.
Yeah, but have any of your employees even tested any of your products? Do they actually know what they are and what they do?
Can't really answer that question. The only information that I know is that they're house fed and paid well.
Okay, Mr. Cook. With utmost respect, you've acknowledged that they're house fed and paid very well. But are they living a fair lifestyle?
Okay, well, look at this pamphlet here, okay?
Okay.
Apple is committed to the highest standards of social responsibility across our worldwide supply chain, and we insist that all of our suppliers provide safe working conditions, treat workers with dignity and respect, and use environmentally responsible manufacturing processes where our products are made.
Mr. Cook, your statement is very informative. Those are your business goals. I understand that. This is all true. But have you personally ever visited the Foxconn factory yourself?
I have not visited the factory, nor have I contacted Terry Go, CEO of Foxconn. Mr. Moore, I am out of time and I have to let you leave.
1 second, Mr. Cook. Here's 2 plane tickets with your name and my name on it.
Those are 2 plane tickets.
Yes. I want to take you to the Foxconn factory in China this Sunday, and we can go meet with...
I can't do Sunday.
You can't do Sunday. From what I know, Apple does not tolerate involuntary labor, underage labor, or excessive work hours.
And?
Well, unless your favorite football game is on, it is apparent that your headquarters aren't open. So besides your manufacturers, Foxconn Inc.
I'm going to check my schedule and I'll get back to you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
After you, Mr. Cook.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, quick question for you. Do you work here at the Foxconn factory?
Yes, I do the backplate.
Oh, awesome. So you do the backplate for the iPad and the iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do you enjoy working at Foxconn, or?
See, a lot of people don't speak English around here, so it's probably why she walked away.
Touche, Mr. Cook, touche. As we approached the entrance of Foxconn, we were greeted by Terry Go, the CEO of Foxconn.
Mr. Go, it is a pleasure to meet you. Likewise, Mr. Cook.
I'd like to introduce you to Michael Moore, an American journalist that is eager to learn about the production of our products.
Thank you for having us, Mr. Go.
You're welcome. As you know, our factory prohibits any sort of cinematography or pictures inside the production line.
Fair enough. I am documenting our trip for survey purposes, and once we enter the production line, all cameras will be turned off. Although I was unable to capture any videos, I was able to snap a few pictures of the production line, the worker dormitories, and a cafeteria.
Excuse me, sir, do you have a minute?
Yeah.
What do you think about Foxconn and Apple and how they make their products?
I've heard that they're not very ethical. I've heard it's pretty bad work environments, not very good pay. I don't know. I love my Apple products, but I would love them a lot more if they could manufacture and be a more ethical company.
Oh, good, thanks. So, Mr. Go, obviously Michael Moore didn't just bring you here to show you the factory, your own factory, so what do you think about the issue?
You know, I always have considered the workers first. You know, I started the company in 1974, and we opened this factory here in 1988. I immediately took the workers' needs into consideration, not only by providing them with housing and food and medical care, but the main thing that I did was I vertically integrated the company. So it ran much more smoothly. I could hire very quickly when demand needed it. You know, the strategic alliance that we have with Apple ensures our growth and job creation. And being a job provider is very important here. I have employed over a million people throughout the years here for over the past 2 decades alone. And currently we are one of the biggest private employers in mainland China. The universal needs drive demand exponentially. So, you know, in the United States, your demand for iPhones and iPads drive me to pay my workforce what I pay them and give them the benefits that I do give them. And we have thousands of people outside our factory every single day looking for a job. Since growth is very, very fast, you know, Europe is expanding very quickly, and they're consuming these new products, iPads, iPhones, iPods, almost at the same rate as the North Americans are. And that makes it difficult to sustain a work environment of productivity. But it's also difficult then to ensure the safety of the workers and also provide a healthy and rewarding environment. So that demand makes it very, very difficult to sustain the quality of life for the workforce. I do admit that. To be brief, workers' basic pay must be increased. We pay a lot of overtime, and that overtime costs us a lot of money. And if we can decrease that overtime, we will be able to pay our workers a base pay of a little bit more, and hopefully providing them more of a living wage instead of just a working wage, which is what we provide them now.
Tim Cook's assistant, Veronica Bojangles Dangus, here live speaking on the issue.
Tim Cook said, if China's workers' quality and education and skills could be really improved and productivity in China is improved, then Chinese workers deserve a higher wage, and then GDP rate in China can be sustained. GDP per capita in China should be higher. Then in this regard, this is a very natural process of economic growth for China and the United States.